The United Nations Human Rights Expert, Human Rights Council,
Human rights and fundamental freedoms.
But the human rights record.
Today, the Human Rights Group.
I think like roti kapda makan is a basic necessity for everybody.
The first thing that comes to my mind is Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which was adopted in 1948 in Paris.
The first thing that comes to my mind when I hear about human rights is dignity.
Accountability and justice, and protection from abuse, and empowerment and freedom.
In terms of Universal Declaration, Article 3, which talks about right to life and personal liberty and security of a person is at more risk.
I think the right to religion and people getting categorized based on religion and mistreated.
In India, if you talk about the human right which is at most strict, according to me, the one it is right against exploitation, which is even covered in Article 23 and 24 of Indian Constitution.
In my opinion, the human right that is mentioned under Article 11 of UDHR is at most risk in India.
Same right, but which is enshrined in a different way in Indian Constitution. It's fundamental right.
I think right to privacy is one thing which needs more awareness, and the reason behind that is, the increasing prevalence of social media in present times that has basically undoubtedly degraded right to privacy of Indians.
So I would like to highlight two crucial areas. First would be a right to healthy environment. So like presently we can see the alarming pollution levels and high AQI. And second would be our digital rights that include our right to privacy, access to information and freedom from online harassment.
I think human rights regarding life and liberty. In India we have Article 21. It is very elaborative, but people don't know about it.
Nelson Mandela once said, "To deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity." Human rights have come a long way. From ancient civilization to shaping modern law, let's dive into the fascinating journey of how human rights evolved and how they continue to impact the world today. Our story begins in ancient Babylon, where the first ideas about human rights started to take root. From here, the concept of individual rights spread across various civilizations, including India, Greece, and Rome. In ancient Greece, philosophers like Aristotle introduced ideas about justice and fairness. But it was in Rome where the concept of natural law took shape, the idea that certain laws are inherent in nature and apply to everyone. Fast forward to the 12th and 13th century, written documents began to assert individual rights. The Magna Carta in 1215, for instance, limited the powers of kings and protected individual freedoms. And by 1787, the US, the Constitution, and the French Declaration of the Rights of Man continued this momentum, paving the way for modern human rights laws. So, what exactly are human rights? They are the basic rights and freedoms that belong to every person, no matter where they live, who they are. These include the right to life, liberty, freedom from slavery and torture, and the right to education and work, etc. A landmark moment came in 1948 with the adoption of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, or UDHR, under the leadership of Eleanor Roosevelt. This document was created by a group of international representatives with the goal of establishing universal human rights protections. The UDHR includes 30 articles covering essential rights like freedom of speech, freedom of belief, and protection from fear and want. Many democratic nations have incorporated these principles into their legal systems, creating stronger protections for individuals. In India, the UDHR had a significant impact. India signed the UDHR in 1948, even after gaining independence. The principles of the UDHR are reflected in the Indian Constitution, particularly in Part 3, which outlines the fundamental rights that are enforceable by law. India has also ratified key international treaties such as the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and the International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights, further reinforcing its commitment to human rights. From ancient Babylon to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, this journey has shaped the way we understand justice and equality today. As we continue to push for global human rights, the UDHR remains a guiding light, helping nations like India fight for dignity, equality, and freedom.